Hello everyone, this is Northwind here, and welcome to another episode of Northwind Conquers Minecraft. Today, we are going to be doing a little bit of work on what will eventually be our storage silo. And we'll also finish up, I think, making the rail system that leads down here. That won't be too difficult. It's essentially just going to be these two blocks being put one further down so that I can have a cart system that goes like that. So that it can stop, and then maybe find a way to turn on, put a button here so that it activates it that way. Um, that's not the primary focus though. So yeah, the primary focus is going to be the storage silo. We are going to be working on a design, and then we'll be building it, and then finally getting that central column of lava going all the way down and making sure that nothing catches on fire. So yeah, I'm going to go start to work on that, and I will be back with you when, well, of course, I'll be back with you when we have a little bit of work done. Okay, everyone, we are back at the bottom of the storage silo, and just wanted to give you a little update of what I was working on. So I've got a design that I think I'm okay with. Um, I might make a little bit of tweaks to it. Um, I decided I really kind of liked the way that these cobblestone fences, or cobblestone walls, they should say, look, and how they connect to things, and how you can see kind of through them to create kind of this depth, particularly where the snow comes in. So this is the central column where the lava is going to be, and as I'm watching it, I'm realizing it may be a little bit too far to the left. So I may have just wasted a good chunk of glass here when it really should have been up there about halfway and then come down, and the middle should be maybe right about here. I don't know. I tried to count over to see if I could center it, and I'm realizing that it's centered here, but it's not centered there. I'll work on it, and I'll get it where I need it to be. I've decided that this is definitely going to be where the nether room is going to be, where the portal is going to be eventually. It'll probably go in maybe a good 20 or 30 blocks that way and have a nice substantial room there. Again, it'll probably be something along the lines of like, um, not a square. We'll find some kind of other shape, whether it's, a hexagon or something along those lines, octagon. Uh, we'll figure it out. Hexagon is probably more likely. Octagons are a little bit more difficult to create in a blocky type game. The floor is coming along. Um, this kind of section here, I'm not quite sure what to do with, but we'll see. I know that I have the logs that go underneath the stone walls here to create just a little bit of a barrier. I'm debating doing it on top too. Just follow along. Probably not, because if I go up here to show you, I do like having the regular planks create kind of a flooring here. Um, it goes out a little bit this way, so I am considering just kind of like creating another little area that kind of goes over here. Maybe another way to get to the nether room. I'm not quite sure. We'll figure it out. But I will have the white snow that leads up to what will eventually be the first of the storage areas here. Again, these are going to be chests. I haven't tested to see if the chest will actually open with a stone wall above it. If they don't, I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll put, instead of stone walls up here, maybe I'll put stairs up here, upside down stairs. If I do that, I'm fairly certain that it'll be able to open it up without any issue there. And then the white snow blocks in the middle here. Yeah, and I don't want to put any lava up here because, of course, things will burn. What are you going to do? But I'm making things out of stone as much as I possibly can, just so that I don't have to worry about any of this area burning down. The center, it's going to be quite a lot of lava, and there should be enough space on all sides to prevent the lava from actually catching anything on fire here. We'll see how that goes. I have opened up a little area here. This is where the storage cart is going to eventually end up working its way down that way. And that's not something that's going to really be designed. It's just going to be a simple tunnel that leads down and around through here so that I can end up over here. And I'll probably have a little bit of a space behind here where if I do want to put hoppers in or something like that at some point, I can. I'm not going to worry about that too much right now, just because if I do, I'll have to do something, and that's going to be a tremendous amount of redstone, and I just don't have that much redstone. So yeah, this is going to be the smelting and crafting station. I only need one of the crafting benches, but I did want to have at least 6 furnaces, and I might actually put a furnace here and here just to kind of keep things from being too off. Again, hard to say. I'm really kind of trying to figure out what I want to do here. But yeah, and I'm just going to throw bread all on the ground. Why not? That's essentially what it's going to be. I'm going to try to copy this kind of a pattern all the way up. So there's going to be a lot of the stone walls, and I do have a good number of stone walls, again, because I had chest full of cobblestone just from making the transportation hub. And then I'm going to debate whether or not I push this back by 1, or whether I just say, you know what, at this point, of course I fell in a hole, at this point, you know, let me just start putting the walls in like that, and work my way down that way. I don't, let me actually clear some of this out. Maybe show you exactly what I mean. And again, the second I go in here, I'm going to have to put something behind that. I'm going to have no real choice. Otherwise, we're going to have monsters that are going to come in. Of course, that's what happens. Right. So yeah, and then behind this, obviously, behind there now you've just got stone, which makes it look like cold crap. It's awful. But if I have something like this behind it, it looks great. And I don't have a tremendous amount of wool, but wool is something that I can actually do. I could actually put wool behind these to create offset areas. So yeah, that's pretty much where I am right now. It is very much a work in progress. And like I said, I do want to get this section done today, so that in the next episode we can create a nice nether portal room here, and then finally get out of the snow biome and into something a little bit different. Yeah, so I will be right back with you when I have made a little bit more progress. And we're back. We got quite a bit of work done, and we are inching closer to being completely finished with our storage silo. I did a little bit of work in here too. I've got doors up here. This leads up to the farm. This one leads down to our branch mine, just to kind of keep things, just in case a zombie spawns or something like that can come through. I have put rails that lead down to the zombie spawner here, but I am missing booster rails, so it's not completely finished. I just didn't have enough gold to kind of finish those rails up. I'm still doing some branch mining, looking for diamonds, so we'll continue to work on that. And I'll probably have it so that it's like every other one working your way up. I don't know. Play around with it, see what we got. However, the big thing that has changed is suspense. We now have a basically completed storage silo. So this is going to be the first storage layer. I do have some chests laid out here. They don't have anything in them, but I'll move everything down from the hunting lodge at some point. Over here we're going to have 3 more double chests here, 3 more there, so substantial storage area just on the first one. And then down here we have, or we'll have, another 6 here and then 9 over here. So we're going to have a pretty substantial amount of storage space that we can have on this. I did, as you saw in that little montage, complete the floor here. It is not 100% completed. I did run out of some of the black stained glass, and I don't really want torches to be the source of light down here, but I don't want to use any more lava. So what I think I'm going to do, once I head into the Nether, I'm going to get as much glowstone as I possibly can, and we are going to put redstone lamps down here. And then I'm going to set up a clock, and then the clock is going to work its way around kind of like a mechanical, you know, zoom, zoom, zoom. I mean, that's really kind of a stupid sound effect, but you get the idea. Over here we have the gateway that's going to lead us into our Nether portal room, which we are going to build in the next episode before we get out of the winter biome entirely. So yeah, I like this design quite a bit. It does use up a lot of the cobblestone that I had been putting together, or gathering. Just that's what happens when you gather, you know, when you go through, you know, mining normal, you're going to get tons and tons of cobble. I think it looks kind of cool. I like the dark logs and how that kind of offsets against it. I am going to put some more logs here. I did run out building, and I mean, I didn't quite feel like going back upstairs and doing some more, you know, gathering. I've been doing quite a bit of that. The way that the rail system is working, I do have it set up so that I can go from the bottom floor up to this first level, jump into this one, run up to the second level, jump into this one, and then run up here. This will allow me to stop at specific areas in the storage room, and yeah. However, that wasn't the only thing that I have done. I did do a little bit more work upstairs, and I will be right back with you when I get up there. Okay, it is daytime and we are back. I do have a fresh crop here, so I might as well go ahead and get this harvested so that I will have more that I can use later. Come on. I'm really awful at the click and drag farming method. That's fine. I've got quite a bit of meat, quite a bit of bread. Doing good. So, I have completely walled off our livestock area here. I do not have the stairs built yet that lead down there. Getting close. It will be a way to get down here. Maybe a way to get up to the top there at some point. I'm not quite sure. I think if I'm going to do something like that, I might actually build a staircase up here that just kind of like connects to the roof. I think that might be fun. The trees I'm not keeping part of this. This keeps growing. Every single time I go and harvest trees, I get more and more of the spruce saplings. and so I end up planting more and more trees. So what started as having like maybe 5 or 6 trees has actually grown into a mini forest. Actually, I'm so close that some of these aren't growing. I'll need to spread these out a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm actually turning this into a nice little mini forest here, which is a huge change from the way it looked back when we spawned in. I mean, this was just nothingness, just sparse. I think we had like 2 trees that we got the first day, and half of that went to tools. So yeah, that is basically the outside of the farming lodge. Farming. Well, actually, I get this point, it is a farming lodge. There's not much hunting going on. Nothing really to hunt. Hunt zombies. Right now, the zombies actually come to us. So, I'm gonna... Alright. Have to figure out a way to fix that at some point. So yeah. We are nearly complete as far as what we've intended to do with the winter biome base. We wanted... Yeah, just making sure that worked. We wanted to have the storage silo be the focus of the base, and it really kind of is. There are some things that need to kind of be fixed here. I mean, like I said, I have a couple of things to do there. I would like to get the redstone going underneath it. That's the goal, and I think the clock is going to be what I need to do. But I need to get just a substantial amount of glowstone in order to do that, because I think you need a full glowstone block, not just a dust. You need an actual block, along with 4 redstone. I think that's what it is. I think it's I don't even have a thing around here. I think it's, if this was the actual crafting bench, I think it was a glowstone block here and then 4 redstone in the corners. I've never made it before, so I really have no idea. However, that is going to be it for this episode. We are nearly done. We have one more thing to do here, and that will be building a nether portal room along with the nether portal itself. And with that, we're going to get out of this biome and into a more dangerous biome, the nether. I am fairly certain I'm going to die. My first trip in there, I will not be bringing anything that could potentially be missed if I die, because I guarantee you I'm going to die at some point. So I'll bring, you know, a stone pick, maybe an iron pick. I've actually got a fair amount of iron now. I've been going through and doing a lot of mining, looking for diamond, which I still haven't found. Yay! Ugh. Okay. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this design here. I do like it. I am intending to get those logs go up there. I'd like to have it all be one, yeah, just nice little area there. And yeah, have a great day. Bye now.